Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Beauty, also known as The Rich Aunt. I hope you are well. I hope you are having an amazing second half of 2026. I'm literally standing. You know why? Because I'm standing on business. So listen, I just got off a call with my first official client that booked me for a financial coaching session. It was a one-on-one session. We did it virtually, right? And we were doing financial planning for her. We were looking into her finances. We set up a budget. We set up financial goals. And listen, I was in my element. I enjoyed this session so much. I thought sharing information on YouTube really excited me until I actually got to do the actual conversation. Because remember, here on YouTube, I just give out information. But in a financial coaching session, we are sitting down breaking all these financial concepts, and there is a two-way conversation. I get to share my knowledge, and then the person gets to ask questions, of which it was so beautiful. Then I get to help the person to apply the information that is relevant to them, because you get to book me, send me your bank statement, your pay slips. I know. But listen, it's for your own good, right? Then I get to prepare. So when we get then into the call, we are able to get down to business. And that is what your girl here is currently doing, right? So when I was doing my planner for the second half of the year, this is one thing that has always been on my vision board, right? I've always wanted to do either a financial coaching masterclass or something whereby there is a real audience that's able to talk back to me, right? And I was like, okay, let's try doing financial coaching sessions one-on-one, right? And about 2 weeks ago, I did a poster of the services that I'm gonna offer, right? And listen, people shared, people asked questions, and I was like, okay. But up until I was booked, I was like, okay, this is really happening. Trust you me, I was very nervous, right? I was very, very nervous with my first client. But listen, it went so well. It went so well. I'm planning another one. We have another client. I actually have two clients. So it was a one for today, and we have another one for during the week. Right. So I'm very happy. And I don't know why I was nervous, because I mean this, I tell you, this is my passion. I love talking about finances. I love teaching on finances. But I got to realize that I love it when I sit down with someone and we get to apply the information relevant to their own financial personalities, right? So that's what we are doing. So I did a poster whereby I'm currently offering. So when I did the post about, was it a week or 2 weeks ago, I was just offering two packages, right? The one as a one-on-one session that you have with me. We get to have it virtually, right? Where we're gonna sit down, look into your finances. We set financial goals. We get to look at what are your current financial challenges, and we come up with solutions, and we come up with strategies as how to, navigate and make sure that we get them out of the way, right? And that session is about, it's 400 rands, right? So you get to book it. It's about an hour. But the one that I did today, because it was my first one as well, so we took a bit long, right? It was 1 hour 45 minutes around there. But it was fruitful, right? So that's the first package. It's a one-on-one session. We do it virtually. We get into your finances. You leave that session with a budget that is realistic, that is real to you, right? Because we go through every single detail on your bank statement. And then the second package, it's a monthly accountability package where you get to book me to be your financial accountability partner for the month, right? So this means that you get to plan your month with me, and then we get to do one money date, and then we get to do your payday routine, the before payday routine and after payday routine, and then I'm gonna leave you with a budget that you're gonna follow for the rest of the couple of months. So that package is 750. So it means that you start the month with me, and then we're gonna end it together, and when you leave the month, you will be ready to deal with your finances head on. So we're gonna have about 4 sessions, right? So the first session is where we get to break your finances down, where I get to understand where are you currently financially. We get to look at your credit profile, we look at your income versus your expenses, and we get to realize, or rather determine, where are you when it comes to that, the difference between your income and expenses. Are you living on a shortage? Are you living on a surplus? And we go down into your debt. We put together a debt financial management plan to say, okay, how are we gonna do all those things? And yeah, so I'm with you for the whole month, and that costs 750. And listen, I don't just leave you the same way I found you, right? Trust me, I don't leave you the same way that I found you. You're gonna leave out of the sessions knowing what is it that I'm doing and where am I going. And the third package, this one, we discovered it just 3-4 days ago, right? Because I got to realize that, okay, the people around me are people that I know on a personal level, right? Others are not comfortable to share their bank statements and pay slips with me, because Pela, that needs vulnerability, right? Because you are putting your whole life right in front of me, right? And I've got to realize that there are people that are not comfortable with that. And someone said, you know what, how about maybe you offer a financial coaching session whereby one doesn't have to disclose their finances, but they are in a financial, difficulty, but they are not yet ready to share. Maybe you can just share something that is, particularly for that person. I was like, okay, let me think what we can do. So then I decided that, okay, then we're going to have one whereby you don't get to share your finances. That one is 250, right? So that package includes me. You then tell me what is your current challenges, right? And then we do a financial personality assessment. Then we secondly, I do a masterclass video based on the challenges that I might have picked up when we were going through your financial personality, to say, okay, maybe this is how you need to go about with your finances. Maybe you're not a cash person, you're a card person, or you're not a card person, you're a cash person. Then we get to look at strategies that can actually work for you. So I share then about a 15 minutes video. It's a masterclass video that I put together, particularly personalized for your own journey. And then I also then provide you with a budget template that we can use. So this budget template, I have tested it with the people that have been helping with their finances, right? The people that have been helping out with their finances, right? We tested out. I used that budget template myself. And if I must say so myself, it was so good, because it was two-way. It was a conversation, right? And yeah, it was beautiful. So I also got feedback from the one lady that I shared the template with, and they was like, listen, Beauty, we've done all the work, right? But this is a real deal. So yeah, so that's what you get. So with all the sessions, whichever one that you book, whether you do the one-on-one, the monthly one, or the masterclass whereby I don't really get into your finances, but I get into them, right? They will all come with that budget template, and we will keep on modifying it until we get something that we love. But listen, I loved that template. And yeah, my payday is done. I am happy, I am at peace, and there are things that I did, right? And these are the only things that I can share with my clients. These are tactics that I get to share with my clients. But what I did last week, it made this payday to be a bliss, right? And I was like, this information is something that you can share with people. People don't know how to apply this information. And I've always known this information, but it was just a matter of testing it out, applying it, and listen, it worked. I saved about 700 rands, right? 700 rands is what I saved this month, and it was just through applying information that I've always known. So that's what we are currently doing. So my financial coaching sessions, they help you apply financial information that is relevant to you, because not all information is relevant to your own financial life, because we are all in different stages of our financial life, and information will then vary from one person to the other. And for you to know which information is for you, book yourself a financial coaching session, which is me. So if you want to book your financial coach session, you can send me a WhatsApp on 0662328 That is 0662328 Make sure that you get to the point of why you are sending me the WhatsApp, right? Hi, my name is, I saw you on YouTube, then I'd know what is it that you're looking for. And or you can send me an email at bhmashaba@gmail.com. That is bhmashaba@gmail.com. Then subject line, just say financial coaching session, and then write all your details, and I'll reach out to you, and then I'll tell you how you do the payment and how we get to do your sessions. Until the next one, I'll keep coming with information on this platform, but make sure that you just reach out and let me help you take the relevant information, apply it, and make your finances beautiful, because you can have a beautiful financial life. Until the next video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with someone that might need it. Until the next one, bye.